I was commanding officer of 5 Scots from January 2007 to June 2009, and I led the battalion during the deployment to Afghanistan on Op Herrig 8 in 2008. We had been having bother from a group of Taliban operating from CATS for some time, so we deployed a whole battle group operation to clear them out, and we popped the standing patrols out, and I brought the commanders around the map. 4 Taliban had followed one of the standing patrols back, got to the corner of a compound, which was about 70 metres away over my left shoulder, and they let rip with everything they had. They all fired on automatic, and that's actually what saved us. I got hit by one of the first rounds. As I was walking, it sort of hit me from behind, went in through the back of my right leg and out through the front, and everything else missed. And I'd felled my head down the slope, and with all the sort of body armour and day sacks and radios and things, I couldn't, and a leg which was broken by the round, I couldn't get any purchase to sit up to do anything about my leg. And Nick Calder eventually, I think, dawned on him. The CO was a bit quiet, turned round, and at that point, people started to crawl out to administer first aid. The people who actually crawled out to me, and they were 2 jocks and a US Marine Corps corpsman. They're like our corpsmen, they're Navy, working with their Marine Corps. And between them, they were 18 years old, and 19 years old. They're crawling out under fire to shift their CO and give him medical treatment. And then they set about putting their finger in the dike, so to speak, and getting me round the corner into some cover. I was lying there for, I think my sense of time at that point's a bit warped, because I was then filled with morphine and various things, which sort of gives you a funny sense of time. And they applied dressings and stopped the bleeding. And then I was sort of attached to this splint to hold my leg all straight. All I remember then is the tightening of tourniquets, which to this day staggers me how sore they are. And I do remember saying, please, can you loosen this bloody tourniquet off? I mean, it was just dominating in terms of discomfort. And I remember the doctor looking underneath, realising the ground I was on a stretcher, but then perhaps was filling with blood. That he said, no, actually, we need to do the opposite here, and tightened it up. And then the time came, and I was pushed into the back of a vehicle and bumbled up a very rocky track up to an HLS, which the RSM had cleared. But then an overwhelming feeling that I'm now in the wrong place. It was a CO where I should not be here. I should not be lying on the floor of an aircraft, being about to be taken off the battlefield. I should be on the field about with the men I lead and the ones I've prepared. So emotionally, that point was really, really tough. And I was introduced to ketamine. Not that I knew it was ketamine at the time, and up to that point in my life, I'd never heard of ketamine. And it took me off to a world somewhere else, actually. I went from being in excruciating pain to thinking I was on a train. And we land at Bastion. I've no sense of time of that flight, but it's about 20 minutes or half an hour apparently. It didn't feel like anything at all.